Newcastle United's loss away at Brighton on Saturday was, in a word, disappointing. The Seagulls' first goal will have annoyed Eddie Howe from a defensive point of view, and whilst Newcastle then got themselves level, Brighton were able to hit back and win the match. The Magpies have since been in training to try and correct those mistakes. Having another match come so quickly after that defeat will be exactly what Eddie Howe and his squad would have wanted. But the fixture in question sees Newcastle host José Mourinho's Benfica here at St James's Park under the lights in the Champions League. Whilst their Premier League form has been inconsistent, the Magpies did win away in Brussels against Union Saint-Gilloise in their last European match, and they will be hoping to follow that up with a victory on Tyneside to really bolster their chances of progressing from the league phase of this competition. The match, though, like Barcelona's visit to the northeast in September, comes with slightly more to it than the average fixture for Newcastle United. First, though, on team news, Sandro Tonali is a slight doubt with illness, which Eddie Howe made clear could be an opportunity for the likes of Jacob Ramsey or Lewis Miley.
Yeah, they have Champions League experience, but they're also very, very good players. I think we've got a really strong midfield this year. So if one player is missing, it's an opportunity for a very good player to come in and grab theirs. I thought both players did well when they came on Saturday.
The return of José Mourinho to St James's is the big talking point, though, as Howe recalled previous meetings with him.
Yeah, just great games. I think any Premier League win, I always said to you guys, any Premier League win is savoured, regardless of where you are. It's so difficult to do it in the Premier League, and especially against, at that stage of my career, Chelsea were one of the strongest teams in the league, and I think some great wins for us at the time. Being Bournemouth manager gave us the belief that we could compete in the Premier League. Being a newly promoted team, you need every shot of confidence you can get. So, I look back fondly with those games, but obviously this game's very different. It's a different kind of experience. We now, and said this before the previous Champions League game, we're desperate to qualify in the competition. We know the importance of our home games. So after the disappointment of Barcelona, we're looking forward to this one.
Newcastle's number one, Nick Pope, was hoping that such an occasion will bring out the best of St James's Park.
Yeah, of course, something we speak about within the group is the atmospheres that the home Champions League games bring, and the experiences we've had over the last couple of years. So yeah, a real special night ahead, and a game that always look forward to.
For José Mourinho, though, returning to Newcastle is special, given his ties to Sir Bobby Robson.
Sir Bobby is a legend here, and in England, when you are a legend, there are many reasons to be a legend. He loved this club. He gave everything to this club. Of course, he would be so happy with that victory in the cup. I was very happy. I know that is not the target. I know that Newcastle and all the Geordies, what they want is bigger than the League Cup, but the League Cup is a beginning. To play in the Champions League is another very important step, and I think the club goes in the right direction. Many clubs with new owners, with fresh money, lots of wrong decisions. Lots of ups and downs. Newcastle, since the moment they have the new ownership, Eddie, stability.
José Mourinho has always talked fondly of Newcastle United, and in years gone by, many on Tyneside perhaps would have wished that he had been in charge of the Magpies during the peak years of his managerial career. Despite his affection, though, he will be out to silence the special atmosphere at St James's Park, as he described it. It will be up to Eddie Howe, Nick Pope and the rest of Newcastle United to bounce back from the defeat against Brighton and make Mourinho's return to the northeast a miserable one, and continue what is actually quite a poor record of results that the special one has endured against the Magpies when in charge of the visiting team.